Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the bloody world of lobster, you donkey. Forget that fillet of fish rubbish. We're talking about a real piece of seafood, lobster. A versatile and luxurious ingredient that can elevate any meal from mediocre to magnificent. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a culinary rookie, we're serving up 10 incredible ways to prepare and enjoy this king of crustaceans. Get ready to learn, you lot. Right, you lot, listen up. First up, we've got the iconic lobster roll. This isn't some sad sandwich you find at a petrol station. This is the real deal. We're talking about succulent chunks of fresh lobster meat, lightly tossed with a touch of mayonnaise, a squeeze of lemon juice, and a bit of crunch from some celery. And don't even think about using stale bread. We're going for a toasted, buttered roll that's sturdy enough to hold all that lobstery goodness. This, my friends, is a sandwich fit for a king. Next up, we're warming things up with the luxurious lobster bisque. This isn't your grandma's canned soup, no way. This is a silky, smooth, velvety dream of a soup made with a rich lobster stock, a touch of cream, and generous chunks of tender lobster meat, and for that extra kick, a splash of sherry or brandy. It adds a depth of flavor that will have you licking the bowl clean. Don't even try to deny it, you know you would. We're taking mac and cheese to the next level, you hear me? Forget the powdered cheese, we're talking about a rich, creamy cheese sauce, perfectly cooked pasta, and generous chunks of juicy lobster meat. This is comfort food, elevated to an art form. This dish is all about indulgence. Don't be shy with the cheese, don't hold back on the lobster, and for God's sake, make sure that pasta is cooked al dente. Chapter 4, Grilled Lobster, simplicity at its best. Sometimes the simplest things in life are the best. Take grilled lobster, for example. You've got this beautiful fresh lobster, and all you need is a hot grill, some melted butter, a touch of garlic, and a few herbs. The key here is to not overcook the lobster. We want it tender and juicy, not rubbery and tough. Baste it with that garlicky butter while it's grilling, and you'll have a dish that's bursting with flavor. Chapter 5, Lobster Thermidor, a French classic. Now we're getting fancy. Lobster Thermidor, this classic French dish is all about elegance and sophistication. We're talking about succulent lobster meat, cooked to perfection and then coated in a rich, creamy sauce with mushrooms and a hint of Dijon mustard. The whole thing gets baked in the lobster shell until it's golden brown and bubbly. This is a dish that's sure to impress your dinner guests. Just don't tell them how easy it is to make. Chapter 6, Lobster Newberg. Rich, creamy and divine, lobster Newberg. This is a dish that screams luxury. Picture this, tender chunks of lobster meat bathed in a velvety smooth sauce made with butter, cream, sherry and a touch of cayenne pepper for a little kick. Serve it over some toasted bread or puff pastry, and you've got yourself a dish that's fit for royalty. Don't be afraid to really reduce that sauce down so it clings to the lobster. That's where the real flavor lies. Let's lighten things up a bit, shall we? This isn't your average salad drowned in mayonnaise. We're talking about fresh, vibrant flavors here. Think succulent lobster meat, crunchy celery, creamy avocado, and a bright citrusy vinaigrette. The key to a good lobster salad is to use the freshest ingredients you can find, and don't be afraid to get creative with your add-ins. Lobster ravioli. It's all about those delicate little parcels of pasta, filled with a heavenly mixture of lobster, ricotta cheese and herbs. Whether you make your own ravioli from scratch or opt for the store-bought variety, this is a dish that's sure to impress. And the sauce? A simple butter sauce with a squeeze of lemon juice is all you need to let the flavors of the lobster shine through. Who doesn't love pizza? But we're not settling for pepperoni and cheese here. We're going gourmet with a lobster pizza. Imagine a crispy crust, a drizzle of truffle oil, creamy fontina cheese, succulent lobster meat, and a sprinkle of fresh arugula. This is pizza perfection, people. The key is to use high-quality ingredients and not overload the pizza with toppings. Let the lobster be the star of the show. Last but not least, we're finishing strong with lobster fettuccine Alfredo. This dish is pure indulgence. We're talking about perfectly cooked fettuccine pasta, coated in a rich, creamy Alfredo sauce and studded with generous chunks of lobster meat. This is a dish that's best enjoyed with a glass of chilled white wine and good company. So gather your friends, open a bottle of something special and dig in. Well, there you have it. 10 delicious ways to enjoy lobster that will make you feel like you're running your own Michelin-starred kitchen. Remember, cooking should be about passion, creativity, and using the freshest, highest quality ingredients you can find. Don't be afraid to experiment and make these recipes your own. Now get in the kitchen and start cooking. And if you make a mess of it, don't blame me. I'm just the ghostwriter. Until next time, you hungry lot.